For English elocution, next is Pragya. Come, Pragya, come, come. It's okay, Pragya, come.
Why won't you join us?
Yeah. Is she good in English?
उड़ जा आसमानों में ख्वाब है पंख तेरे उड़ जा जहाँ है ये तेरा कर हासिल जो बस में तेरे।
अगला सवाल, What in India जिसे हम रोज इस्तेमाल करते हैं gets its name from the Sanskrit word for silver?
सिल्वर को संस्कृत में रूपा कहते हैं, तो इसका मतलब सही जवाब है रूपी।
Absolutely.
टाटा क्रूसिबल जीतने के लिए सिर्फ एक ही भाषा आनी चाहिए, ज्ञान की भाषा।
अगर आप भी समझते हैं ज्ञान की भाषा, तो आज ही टाटा क्रूसिबल के लिए रजिस्टर कीजिए।
When you participate in the Spot the Green Dot contest, we plant trees for the Green Dot Ball initiative, and you can win tickets to the Tata IPL finals. So spot, snap, and share.
Minutes to go. Can they deliver?
This is getting close. They brought it home in 10 minutes. Remember the name. Big Basket. 10 मिनट का नया नाम.
199 for 13, 199 for 13, 199 for 13.
Hey, are cricket matches included?
Yeah. One ticket for all things cricket. Catch every match on Tata Play Binge with 13 OTT apps like Jio Hotstar, Fan Code, Sony Live and more for just 199 per month.
Really?
Truly.
Tata Play Binge. Subscribe now.
मैं बोला 75 पर होंगे आउट, पर फैमिली की सिक्योरिटी आई डाउट। वो बोला टर्म प्लान है, फैमिली सिक्योर सालों तक, नो शक।
अब इनका फ्यूचर सिक्योर नहीं, पर आपका होगा। टाटा AIA से रहो हर वक्त के लिए तैयार।
For English elocution, next is Pragya. Come, Pragya, come, come. It's okay, Pragya, come.
Why won't you join us?
Yeah. Is she good in English?
उड़ जा आसमानों में ख्वाब है पंख तेरे उड़ जा जहाँ है ये तेरा कर हासिल जो बस में तेरे।
अगला सवाल, What in India जिसे हम रोज इस्तेमाल करते हैं gets its name from the Sanskrit word for silver?
सिल्वर को संस्कृत में रूपा कहते हैं, तो इसका मतलब सही जवाब है रूपी।
Absolutely.
टाटा क्रूसिबल जीतने के लिए सिर्फ एक ही भाषा आनी चाहिए, ज्ञान की भाषा।
अगर आप भी समझते हैं ज्ञान की भाषा, तो आज ही टाटा क्रूसिबल के लिए रजिस्टर कीजिए।
When you participate in the Spot the Green Dot contest, we plant trees for the Green Dot Ball initiative, and you can win tickets to the Tata IPL finals. So spot, snap, and share.
Minutes to go. Can they deliver?
ladies and gentlemen, time for us to move into our next cluster final. Welcome, of course, to all those of you online watching this either live or otherwise. Tata Crucible's 21st season, the corporate edition of the quiz. After those two wildcard rounds, time for us to move into the final. And let me introduce the six of them before we start. This is the Andhra Telangana final, and one of them will become our fourth national semi-finalist. For now, let me introduce the six of them as we get started into this final. We're about 3 minutes ahead of schedule, which is good. And starting out with our first finalist here today, walking up on stage representing Sai Mitra Construction is Naveen Kumar. Neighbouring Naveen as our second finalist on stage representing Ninja Van is Ajwed Sheikh. As table number 3 representing Zebia is Ravi, walking on stage. On my near left as our fourth finalist from the Srikara Hospitals, Dr. Murtuza will walk up. Neighbouring him from accordion will be Adarsh Singh. And completing our lineup will be Lokesh, who represents Synapse City. Those then are six finalists as we do a quick check of the buzzers for the six of them before we get going. Starting out on my far right with Naveen Kumar. Ajwal. Ravi. Doctor. Adarsh. Lokesh. All right. All good on the wrong. 2 attempts are allowed. We're into cluster 4, so those of you watching also know the rules of the game. But remember, you can take only 1 attempt on the buzzer, which means if you get it wrong, the second attempt is for the remaining 5 contestants. So you can't take 2 attempts on the same question. 1 champion from among you will move into the national semi-final. So we're all set for the Andhra Telangana final. But before I get there, I was smiling when Rashmi asked the question on key executives being kidnapped. Today they actually do telemarketing of that. About 4 months ago, I got a call from a firm which told me, would you want protection against being kidnapped? I said, I will ask them so many questions, they'll drop me back home. Well, but yeah, seriously, I mean, it's risky to kidnap a quizmaster. But nonetheless, these are modern services which are, startup ideas. For the moment, we've got 6 wonderful quizzers who will be looking with sanity to get to a national semi-final. All hands on the buzzer, 3 segments to play. Here they are on your screen. Curious journeys, trend spotters, and moments that matter. We'll pick action on the first one. Here it is. We've got different segments coming for different clusters. Let's see what's lined up here today. And the 9 options that I would open up for you are a very different stack of cards coming up for you. Branding, who's who, terminology, I almost read that as technology, pioneer, India, not-for-profit, author, identity, and fair play. So we've got a very different set of genre coming in on Curious Journeys. It's only the path of journey, for example, who traveled along the line of branding and so on. If you're all set, I'll open one after the other, starting from branding to fair play. 20 the value, starting with the first one on your screen. On branding, here we go. The Assam Semiconductor and Electronics Logistics Park will now be renamed on the famous Jagi Road in Assam. On my far left, Lokesh, what's the rebranding?
I'll just say RT stands for Ratan Tata.
Ratan Tata Electronics. Beautiful. Beautiful tribute in India to Ratan Tata. He'll get the first 20 to get going. As we go on to the next one, let's see what's coming up. Who's who on your screen now? Famous person, Naveen, in a flash.
This is Vivek Ramaswamy. He's the author of the book Woking. He founded Strive and Roman Sciences.
Nothing going wrong. Vivek Ramaswamy, Ohio-based, fantastic person of Indian origin, in the reckoning for, of course, his political career shaping up, plus 20 on the right to Naveen. This is a tough sector where it will be competitive. As we move to the next one on your screen is terminology now. All of these will lead you to a term that got coined by an American author.
Okay, I'm guessing this is...
Just take the hand off, yeah, go on.
Okay, I'm guessing this is Banana Republic. He's O. Henry. In his book Cabbages and Kings, he coined the term Banana Republic, and that is Guatemala, the flag. I don't know, the term here is the Banana Republic.
He used the term to describe two countries actually. One of them is Guatemala. The other flag represents the other country he was referring to, which is Honduras. The two led to the term Banana Republic. Put your hands together, he's on to 40. Typical way in which Naveen Kumar would play at a quiz like this. In Bangalore, we call it the Phil Salt way. Well, anyway. Yeah. As we go to the next one on Pioneer, on your screen, now. This is a current president. The other is the one who proposed this idea, made it a law, for the creation of something as a pioneer. Timeline would go back to something like 1940s when it got institutionalized. What in the world was pioneered as an idea? Fantastic thinking. I think the way the future is unfolding, a lot of people will go in this direction. It has served them well. Nobody trying on stage. What pioneering idea was proposed by the man with the spectacles, currently headed by its president? Jean-Baptiste François is the president's name. I certainly can't give you the other. All right. JK would want to go for that. Well, he wants to go for it as well. Is Ritwik? We'll go to JK. The Vatican Bank as an idea. All right, you know which pope that is? Pope Pius XII, who actually propagated this idea that money should not be just kept, in random custody of people, but should be institutionalized under a bank. And therefore, the Vatican created its own bank. And I expect this to become a trend in different forms as we move forward in this world. But they certainly pioneered an idea as Vatican to create a bank of their own. As we go to the next one, no one going on that. As we go to India, and take a look at this one. Who's going to go for it? On your screen, this is an instant messaging platform developed by the government of India. It runs both on Android and iOS. It also runs on a few web browsers. How do we know this? Instant messaging platform which sends you messages. Therefore, the brand name. Celebrating India. Sometimes in a quiz, you should think in Hindi. Giving it a shot is Advait.
I'll take a shot. Sandesh.
Message in Hindi. Plus 20. Plus 20. Good one. That's a ninja van answer. I mean, you come up with something out of... What is ninja van? I'm just curious. I'm sorry, I didn't know much.
Logistics.
Oh, you're a logistics entity. Nice name, ninja van. All right. As we go to the next one, India getting him a 20, 3 of them off on that scoreboard. As we go to not-for-profit on your screen now. Nitin Kamath and Kailash started this not-for-profit at Zerodha. It supports organizations and projects.
Rain matter.
Lovely. Lovely high quality answer. Rain matter. Essentially, they support and fund a lot of climate action, essentially to create a better or healthier environment and livelihoods that are associated to it. Beautifully answered. He'll get himself another 20. As we go to authors, let's see what happens on the world of authors on your screen now. Only the Super Rich Can Save Us is a fabulous book where many of the characters are fictionalized versions of real life people like Ted Turner, Warren Buffett, etc. The author is also famous for a 1965 book, Unsafe at Any Speed.
This is Ralph Nader.
Beautifully played. Plus 20 on Ralph Nader. Good one. Getting himself a 20 as we progressed on the story. As we move to identity, question coming up on your screen now. 2 people, Billy and Jackson, created something using a software. They essentially tried to create this system as a joke, and it turned out to be a very powerful entity. How do we know this creation from the world of crypto? On table number 2, Ajwait giving another shot.
The concept of meme coins and maybe the specific answer being Dogecoin.
Plus 20 again. He's playing well and coming up with those answers when it matters most. As we go to fair play, the last one in this grid on your screen now. Quick and fast, Naveen on the buzzer.
This is Transparency International. He is Mr. Peter Eigen, who is the founder of Transparency International. The answer is Transparency International, TI.
Super quick, super fast, including the speed of the answer. Plus 20. Well, I think my team will soon come up with a theory that the words per minute of Naveen Kumar increases when he is very sure of his answer. You know, he's way faster when he's so confident. But for the moment, it's still a very tight battle. We'll take a look at the leaderboard here on the Tata Play binge board. Naveen is on 80, Ajwait is on 60, Lokesh is on 20. There are other very good quizzers in this lineup. Dr. Murtuza for sure will be looking at that saying, somewhere I need to give it a shot. As we move into the next frontier, time to spot a few trends. Here it is. All right, starting with the first one on our world of trends. Here we go. This is a Scottish historian, philosopher, after whom a luxury apartment hotel.
This is Thomas Carlyle, so Carlyle Hotels.
The Carlyle group of hotels, plus 20. Suddenly, Naveen seems to be pressing that accelerator. He's moved to 100. As we move to the next question on your screen, trend spotting again, now. These are 2 youngsters, Rana Pratap and Goldie Dougal. They are famous in this world.
This is Ramesh and Suresh, the 5-star guys.
They appear as Ramesh and Suresh in the 5-star campaign. Absolutely right. Shiki won the Cadbury 5-star ad. Two brothers beautifully portrayed as Ramesh and Suresh. Indian advertising at its best. As we go to the next one, on your screen, third trend coming up now. Eminent economist. He headed a committee constituted in 2005 to study the portion of population that lives below poverty line. 2005. Extremely respected economist in our country.
Is it Dr. Amartya Sen?
No. Takes a minus 20.
Tendulkar Committee for Poverty. So,
Fantastic. Yes. Fantastic answer. Dr. Suresh Tendulkar, the Tendulkar Committee. Oh, beautifully answered. He's happy with that cracker. Tough one. Gets a 20. What a way to get started in a final like this. As we go to the next one, hands on the buzzer. Question coming up on your screen. Hands on the buzzer. Question coming up on your screen now. This is the creation of an American cloud security company. Based in San Jose, California, it was founded in 2007 by these two people of Indian origin, J as in Jay, and Kailash. None trying. Tough ones coming in. Palak. No, good try. Is right. Z-scalar is absolutely right, as Jayakanthan gets that right. And we go to question number 5 on trends. Am I right? I am. And the next one coming up on your screen now. This is a venture capital fund created in 2005. They were the first institutional investors in space exploration technologies, which is better known as SpaceX. They also invested in Palantir Technologies. They were early investors in Facebook. The firm was essentially brought together by Peter Thiel, Ken Howsky, and Luke Nozek. Two words that define them. Okay. Naveen's giving it a shot. Is it a half shot? Go ahead.
I'm guessing this is the Founders Fund.
The Founders Fund. So to be someone who was part of this fund, you had to be beautifully answered. Very, very beautifully answered. The Founders Fund from the world of venture capital will take him to 140 as we go to the next one on your screen now. Here it is. The invention of an office equipment, now even used at homes, is credited to an inventor named Abbott Lowe. His full name, I think, is Abbott Augustus Lowe. Those were basically the months when they were born. His patent was filed in February of 1909, which means it's like a 100-year-old device, technically speaking. Unfortunately, his invention was never manufactured because he died prematurely soon after he had filed for his patent. It was much later that someone found value in his patent and this device came into existence. Today, people use his device extensively for purposes of secrecy. Not to keep it as a secret, but the converse of it sometimes. Or for their own security. Even homes have it. And it's not only security reasons, but other reasons also. Organizations use it extensively. What simple device was invented thanks to Abbott Low. L-O-W, low. Tough one. Anybody? I'll go back and come here. Yeah, second table. Gentleman next to the lady, yes. Paper shredders. So you don't want any of your secrets remaining, you shred it today. You don't want any documents lying around, you shred it in an office today. Put your hands together. The paper shredder is an invention which is more than 100 years old. Well answered. In the audience, he'll win himself a prize. As we go to trend number 7 on your screen now. Extraordinarily famous management writer. He classified organizational cluster by the power of individuals, roles and functions within an organization. He wrote a book called Gods of Management, The 4 Cultures of Leadership.
Again a guess. Is it Charles Handy? Because he's the guy who wrote the book The Gods of Management.
Plus 20. Plus 20 on Charles Handy. Across Greek goddess or Greek gods, he mapped out styles of leadership. It's even taught at Harvard as different styles of leadership from Greek gods. Beautifully answered for a plus 20. He's just about inching close to that 200 mark. I made a comment that could be a tough score to breach. Shaykanthan getting that from Tamil Nadu, but Andhra, Telangana challenging that very quickly in just 2 clusters. He's got a lot of questions to cross that as we go to question number 8 on your screen now. This is an American pioneer in the field of public relations. He's gone for it.
This is Edward Barnes who came up with the term propaganda and all. So he's Edward Barnes.
20 again. He's 20 away from a new national record or equaling that record. 180, 40 away from a new record. On to the final one in this round on your screen. Here it is. This is a famous award. This is a famous award given away to an artist or a group of artists working in any medium, anywhere in the world. It was awarded to Matthew Barney to start a trend when he was awarded for his filmmaking and sculptures way back in 1996. It's essentially a prize that is administered by a foundation. So you can either tell me the foundation or the prize. Nobody. Jameer. Lovely. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Well played. And the foundation is the Guggenheim Foundation. He's got that absolutely right. We'll take a look at our leaderboard here with 6 questions remaining on the final frontier. But on 180, Ajwait would have to do a lot of work here today to try and dislodge him and run the risk of not winning the second place. Murtuza is the one who's got to take the call now because 60 is not far away from him. And a runner-up is well within distance. He just needs one answer and then he's in striking distance. We'll see how that unfolds. I just get a feeling Naveen Kumar will make it to the semi-final. He's got to do something extraordinarily wrong from here to lose it on 180. As we move to the final frontier from that Tata Play binge board, he certainly seems to be har waqt ke liye taiyar today. That's our buzzer sponsor, Tata AIA. As we go to moments that matter, here it is. Starting with the first one on your screen, overall answer is what matters. Here we go. All of this will lead you to what could be called a commission Someone's giving it a half chance. Lokesh.
I'll say Hoover Commission.
Well, you interpreted commission in a slightly different way. Minus 20. Anybody else? No one taking a chance. Anyone in the audience? Gentlemen at the back. Of the United States. Put your hands together. Beautiful answer. Securities and Exchange Commission. That's actually Kennedy Sr., Joseph Kennedy Sr., who was, I think, the inaugural chairman of SEC, but contributed a lot to the US Security Exchange and the Commission. On to the next one. On your screen, 5 questions remaining. Here we go. At the age of 12, Edmund Albius invented a technique.
This is a technique to to get vanilla, Albios technique or something. This is to extract vanilla from Madagascar. So basically, the answer is vanilla.
The overall answer is vanilla.
Yeah.
So it's a technique to extract vanilla. Plus 20. Plus 20. That's a good answer. Takes him to 200. He's got 4 more questions to get past Jayakanthan from Tamil Nadu. As we go to the next one on your screen now. A statue and the story of the first Indian to be appointed to the bench of the High Court of Madras.
Okay, I'm guessing this is the Hindu. Because the triplicate 6 and all, so it started basically because they wanted Indians to be represented in the high courts. And he's Mr. Kasturi Iyengar, who actually acquired a Hindu in the early 1900s.
Ladies and gentlemen, that will be a new national record score. 220. Getting past Jayakanthan, he's still got 3 questions to go. So he can get quite far from 200 if he wants to. On to the next one on your screens now. This is an organization that was founded in 1961. Essentially, to boost economic progress and world trade. The headquarters of this is in Paris. How do we know this organization? World famous organization. 1961. Nobody? Right at the back? Beautiful answer. From Kerala, he did well on stage. OECD is absolutely right. The Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development. Very well answered. 2 questions remaining. Penultimate one on your screen. Certainly Naveen Kumar making the journey to yet another national semi-final. On your screen, here we go. Question number 5. Billionaire scientist, founder of a company which was once described by the Fortune magazine as the most intriguing and mysterious force on Wall Street. Started as a hedge fund company, they have a large presence in Hyderabad, which triggers the question appearing in this cluster. All you got to identify is this man after whom the company is named. Scientist and founder. Naveen's giving it a shot.
Is it D.E. Shaw, David D. Shaw? So because they have a very good presence in Hyderabad. So hedge fund you mentioned. So
taking a half chance on that, plus 20. Very, very well played. It's named after a scientist, D.E. Shaw. David Shaw is the name of the gentleman. So we all know D.E. Shaw in India, but you don't know that it's actually named after a scientist. I did not, when I saw this question, I was surprised. I just thought it's a name. Never ever thought why it's called D.E. Shaw. Final one, hands on the buzzer. On your screen, here's your question. This is an Italian film. What's special about it? It's a feature-length film making a lot of noise.
I'll say it's an AI generated film. The entire film is AI generated.
The whole movie is artificial intelligence. Script, everything. He's got that right. Lokesh will get a 20 to end. He could have easily gone on to 60 or 80 if he had actually lined up his scores differently. But ladies and gentlemen, it's a final where one man has come supremely prepared, as one would expect from this region. As we take a look on that final scorecard, well, it can be a close contest between Naveen Kumar and Big Basket on who delivers faster. I would still believe it's Big Basket, but Naveen Kumar has been supremely fast here today, delivering those answers with quick speed. But on 60, Ajwait Sheikh had some really good answers in the first half. I think after that he just played clever and said, listen, let's not overdo the ninja attitude. Let me keep quiet and allow reality to prevail, because Naveen seemed supremely well prepared for today. With 240, he creates a national record score. Not an easy one to beat for anybody. I made that comment at 200 with Jayakanthan, but in 2 clusters that's been moved aside. So you never know what's going to happen, as this quiz will move next to a terrain where you know people can be giant killers on their day, which is West Bengal. So we move to the east and then to the north, where again, you could have a few contenders who can be really threatening. A national champion, reigning one, will emerge in the north to defend his title. So all of that lends to the excitement of the 21st edition of Tata Crucible for corporates. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, from me, Pig Brain, from my colleague Rashmi, thank you for tuning in as we go into our prizes. And I do the honors here today. So can we start with them or start with Preeti? Someone with the checks? Start with them? All right. Can I request Rashmi to join me on stage? You can have a mic. Naveen 1 and 2. You want this? 1 and 2.
All right. The winners from this cluster final that we just had, will start with our runner-up representing Ninja Van, Ajwat Sheikh. And with a splendid performance and creating a new record for this season, representing Sai Mitra, Naveen Kumar winning this cluster final. Moving on to the previous cluster final, that's the Kerala cluster. Let's start with our runner-up from the Kerala cluster, representing Q Collective, Jameer.
You can come in front if you want.
All right, and winning the Kerala cluster, representing Craft Labs, is Ritvik. Let's give him a round of applause. Big Brain, a few words? No, you, a few words? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us here today. I think we have had amazing quiz here for both the days, yesterday and today. Beautiful performances by all of our quizzers who have come all the way, traveled all the way to be here at this Bangalore location of 4 different cluster final. From here, like he said, we will move into Kolkata, we'll have 3 different clusters there, and from there we will move into Delhi, complete our cluster rounds there, and then Mumbai, and finally we will find all of these winners who we had in the last 2 days moving into the national semi-finals in Mumbai in the month of May. But for now, thank you so much for being here with us yesterday and today, and we hope to see you all soon in the upcoming quizzes. Thank you.